Gordon's alive!
You're joking.
They really made the scale really good. They're really good figures.
So you've got a droid factory here. It says it's complete. That's amazing.
I told you you'd like it.
Well, it's been 11 months since last time, but I am back at Lobos Collectables on a beautiful sunny day in Melbourne. It's been raining most of the week, but picked a really good day to come back to the store. I want to do some shopping. Let's go check it out. When I first walked in, I was really surprised at just how much the store had changed in the past year. They had a G.I. Joe USS flag aircraft carrier on display. It wasn't complete, but the owner of the store, Dennis, told me it's a bit of a work in progress, a project that he is continuing to plug away at. Some of the first items that caught my eye was this gorgeous Planet of the Apes Hidden Fortress playset in the original box from Mego. And then I saw two cardboard Palitoy Death Star playsets that have been clipped together and hung from the ceiling, and it just looks simply amazing. Dennis, the owner of Lobos, was a fantastic host as always, and I dove straight in and started scanning all the different display cabinets. It looks absolutely wonderful. My sister would love this. She had, in childhood, she was Princess of Power and Gem. That was her stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For those of you that didn't watch my Lobos toy hunting video from last year, this store is the biggest and best vintage toy shop in Australia. And there are cases upon cases of vintage toy goodness to browse through. Lobos Collectables has everything from Robin Hood Prince of Thieves toys, to Mattel's Brave Star, vintage Battlestar Galactica merchandise, and even pinball machines that you can actually play in the store. They have figures from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Butch and Sundance The Early Days, loads of vintage Star Trek products, and a mind-blowing selection of original Transformers. On this particular trip, I spent close to 5 hours toy hunting at Lobos Collectables, and I came home with quite an incredible haul of vintage toys, starting off with some Coleco Sectars from 1985. I've got a big video project I'm working on for later this year about the Rambo toy line.
Oh, yeah, Coleco.
Yeah, so obviously they did Sectars first, and it's how they designed the figures. So I want to grab a couple of nice examples. Have you got any complete ones in there?
There's some nice examples in there that would be basically complete. Like, I can see some pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 in there that are really good. Gun, shield, harness. Yeah, there's a few good ones in there.
All right, let's have a look.
Yeah, want to do it now?
Yeah.
Don't want to get the hive down, unpack it.
All right, you need someone to hold the ladder. You going to get that down for me, Dennis?
I'll get it down for you, Tony, but one of our awesome customers, Daryl's going to give me a hand, because it's way too big.
Daryl doesn't work here.
He's an honorary... How do you think the store's so successful? We get our customers to work for us. All right. The box, one end of the box flap is open, so let's just keep it straight. All right. You got that, Daryl? Yep.
Look at the size of that box.
Look at the size of that thing. Yeah.
I swear that box is almost as big as the flag box.
A little bit smaller. But it's up there.
Yeah.
Playsets is like one of my really keen interests. I really love playsets.
Oh, I adore playsets. It's just having the space for them.
Yeah, we've got a beautiful Crystal Castle up there and Black Star. Some of these.
The Ice Castle?
Yeah. These are real perishable.
They're really fragile.
It's like a waffle cone. Yeah. That you put your ice cream in. Like seriously, it's that blow mold.
Yeah,
plastic. That's super thin.
It cracks, doesn't it?
You could get that whole playset and just crush it in your hands into a little ball.
Oh.
Because it's like a waffle cone.
Yep.
You could get 2 waffle cones and just crush them into You could do that.
Oh,
with
that sounds terrifying.
It's
for
terrifying.
A vintage
You look
collector.
at it and it starts cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the size of it. I'll get a Castle Grayskull and I'll show you how.
Yeah.
Just so people can see how big
Yeah.
this thing is. Yeah, that's a full-size Castle Grayskull.
I've got a really good photo of me, which I'll put in the video.
Yeah.
On Christmas morning with my Castle Grayskull, and I think I've got Faker in the tower there.
Yeah.
I'm sitting behind it, and that thing was enormous to me when I was a kid. If I was behind this, my head, I think I was kneeling down to take the photo, I wouldn't have gone over the top. You wouldn't have seen me.
You could have moved into that when you were little.
Yeah, could have got my hand in the hand puppet though.
Yeah.
Something about it reminds me of the planet Mongo and Flash Gordon.
Oh yeah, the Baron would
Yeah,
come out
yeah.
of that. Yeah, tricked you, Baron. Remember that scene?
Yeah.
Back off! One move and you're looking for a new prince.
Are you a big Flash Gordon fan?
The toys were before my time, but I was a big fan of that Sam Jones movie.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, with
wow.
Max von Sydow. I absolutely loved that movie.
Well, I've got something for you to hold in your video.
Okay.
Do you want to go get it?
Yeah, you got something Flash Gordon, have you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Gordon's alive!
You're joking.
So this is from the actual movie. This is a screenshot. This is one of the Hawkman's blasters.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
Stand by, my Hawkmen!
Where in the world did you get this?
I'm a bit of a fan.
Of Flash Gordon?
Yes, that movie. Well, or the whole thing. But I love that 1980s
Yeah.
Sam Jones, Brian Blessed movie. That's great.
Max von Sydow was
Yeah.
Ming the Merciless, yeah. That is amazing.
So that is a real prop from the movie.
Not for sale?
But it is for touching. Not for sale, but it's for touching.
It's probably going to be out of my price range anyway. The Sectars action figures that I decided to pick up are not entirely mint and they're not 100% complete. But I just need them for some reference footage in an upcoming video, and they are decent enough examples for what I wanted. And the best part is that they were very reasonably priced. So I picked up one good guy and one bad guy, and a third action figure that was riding one of these slightly larger insect creatures. What are these?
Okay, so we, apart from selling toys for the last 17, 18 years, and being a collector my entire life, so the last 45, 50 years, we sort of wanted to put something, I wanted to put something out there. Like, we've been selling collectibles for so long, I'm like, oh, we're selling. But I thought, let's try and get out into that ethos. Let's do a collectible, you know, because we sell products, you know, we keep people happy. But if you look up Lobos Collectables toy, there was nothing there. So back in the 80s when the TV show was a phenomenon, so they had the miniseries and the ongoing TV show, it was a big hit. In many of the toy magazines and even some of the retailers, you'd fill out your paper order. It was the mid-80s. And the V-Toys were advertised in magazines and they had flyers and catalogues and everything like that. And just right at the last second, the line got cancelled. So it never got produced. You know, I grew up with the show, so I really enjoyed it. And over the years, I'd always pick up like a V colouring book, VVHS. They did make, LJN did get the license for a toy, which is the large 12-inch toy.
Yeah, they just made the one Visitor Alien figure.
Yeah, it was a 12-inch size, G.I. Joe sort of size, 12 and it was a cool toy. It was the Visitor Alien. It was just a generic soldier.
Yep.
And it was dressed as a human, and the whole thing, sorry for spoilers, but it's 40 years later. So,
Yeah.
you take off his mask and there are lizards underneath.
Yep.
So they were lizard humanoid creatures, all lizard, but they wore human skin, which was quite frightening back in the day. And that inspired me to go back and go, okay, let's make the toys. So we made the figurines. We made them in packets as well. The packets are up the back there.
Yeah,
You may not be able to see them too great.
There's one here.
Oh, there's one there. There's Diana. So we made 3 figures, Diana and 2 soldiers. So we had an unmasked soldier and a masked soldier, and that is Diana. And people fans of the show will know what with delicious rat means. They were made here in Australia. We literally made them out of a garage.
Yeah.
Literally. And they weren't 3D printed. They're all very old school. Like we made them like they would have made them in the 80s. They're all resin molds.
Yep.
We poured the resin just like they did back in the factories in the 80s,
Yep.
well, obviously with a much better machinery than just hand stuff. But we made the resin molds. Packaging was made here in Melbourne by a company called Milk Bar Design. So the packaging is made here. And then we had the packaging, the bubbles, the figure. We painted it all, and then we put them all together.
Yep.
It was just a real passion project because we wanted to do something that was never done and was forgotten about. And also really to put ourselves out there in the collecting community. You'll be surprised. If you've got a passion for something, just give it a go. Put it out there. I highly recommend it. It's really rewarding.
Yeah, good stuff, Dennis.
Yeah.
Good on you. If you saw the panel presentation that I posted on the channel around a week or so ago, where I discussed, you know, the super rare Masters of the Universe action figures and toys from the 1980s, well, that panel was filmed a couple of days after I filmed this toy hunting trip. And at the end of that panel, Dennis was very, very gracious enough to gift me a set of these 3V action figures. And I just think they're wonderful. I mean, the fact that they were made by people who just had this genuine passion for the original IP. They make for absolutely wonderful display pieces, and I don't quite know yet where in the collection they're going to go, but I am really pleased that they've found a home here in the Analog Toys studio. Now, that's something you don't see every day.
Oh, I love that. Oh my God. I'm lucky enough to be the owner of one at home.
Yep.
I love Clash of the Titans. I love the Greek mythology, Norse mythology, Egypt. I love all that mythology. That's beautiful. That's Perseus fighting the Kraken.
So we were just talking about Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
So my childhood connection to both of those films
Yeah.
is in the early 80s, I would have been
Yeah.
maybe 5 years old. I had an older
Yeah.
brother, and I came home from school one day and he was all excited because we'd got a video cassette player.
Yeah. Oh.
And I didn't know what it was. We had a Betamax. So my parents got a Betamax and they rented a double bill the first weekend
Yeah.
of Flash Gordon and Clash of the Titans.
Wow.
That was my first experience with a VHS, and it was like, watch it, rewind it, watch it again.
Yeah.
Loved
and
it.
you were hooked. I mean,
Absolutely.
what two great films to watch.
I know, what an
to
amazing
back.
double bill for
What
your
an
first
amazing
time with the
double
Betamax.
film. I mean, Sam Jones as Flash Gordon, Harry Hamlin as Perseus.
Yeah, was he in like LA Law later on?
Law, did LA Law for decades. But what a great movie. Ray Harryhausen stop motion animation.
Yep.
Just marvelous.
Yeah, and that was the pinnacle of what he did as well.
Pretty much was. Jason the Argonauts.
Jason the Argonauts was good.
Pretty good in the Sinbad movies.
Yep.
But yes, Clash of Titans, Ray Harryhausen, real effects. I love the movie. Both those movies, we have a connection to both those. I went and saw them at the Forum Cinema here in Flinders Street. I saw both those movies in that cinema when they came out. Fell completely in love with them. And Flash Gordon and Clash of Titans were in the first 5 or 6 films I'd ever seen in the cinema. So I was hooked immediately.
Yeah.
But as wonderful as Flash Gordon is, Queen soundtrack, it was just beautiful. Dino De Laurenti design sets, it was flamboyant, Italian influence all over it, right? This had Ray Harryhausen, and you know what this film did? It made the toys the stars.
Yeah.
Because someone who's not a super fan like me, everyone knows the movie, but they don't know who's the actors. But every time I ask them, I'm a big Clash of the Titans fan, do you like the movie? And they went, oh. And like normally you'd say, oh, that had Harrison Ford in it, or that had Tom Cruise, or, you know, in this case they would say, oh, that had the Kraken, that had Medusa, they had the skeletons. Can't name the actors because the actual toys, which were physical toys, they were sculptures with wire in them, and he moved them. There's a lot of documentaries on Ray Harryhausen. Check them out. But the toys actually became the stars of the movie. And this is why I love this film so much, because everybody remembers Pegasus, the Kraken, Medusa, released the Kraken. So the toys became the film stars.
Absolutely.
So it's a magical film. We're pretty much the end scene. He's flying in to save the day, trying to save his live Andromeda from being eaten by the Kraken, pretty much. So, and the cliff face is there, and it basically captures the scene from the movie. Very special movie for me, in my heart. I've bought way too much Clash of the Titans stuff for myself over the years. I've seen them out because I'm an addictive collector. I mean, I can't stop myself.
You're not going to pull a prop of Medusa's head out of the back, are you?
That's at home. That's at home. Yeah, I do have a Medusa's head at home. I do.
From the movie?
Not from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. IG-88.
If he was complete, I would buy him.
I don't have his blaster.
He came with 2 blasters, did he?
He did. He was the only figure that had 2 guns.
Yeah.
2 actual guns. I mean, there were other figures that had 2 accessories, like Cloud Pilot had the communicator and a gun.
Yeah.
But he was the only one who had 2 pretty kick-ass guns.
Yeah.
Don't have his guns. I've got the harder thing, which is his belt with the bombs in it.
Yeah.
We'll have to hunt down the guns.
Yeah.
It's always a hunt. We have hundreds of projects, you know, trying to find guns for OG-88. Trying to find a hand here, trying to find a weapon over here, trying to find an accessory, a ladder for Castle Grayskull, you know, just a gun for a G.I. Joe figure. We have so many different just projects constantly. Like, yeah, it's fun. We've got thousands of jigsaw puzzles that we're trying to find the missing pieces for.
Good luck with that. So you've got a droid factory here. Says it's complete.
Where have we got it there? Oh, yeah, the Star Wars. Yeah, that says it's complete. We don't normally put that on there lightly.
Does that playset come with the R2-D2 with the 3rd leg?
Yeah, that's the playset that came with the R2 with the 3rd leg.
And that's complete?
We'll open it up and double check. That's a good thing about buying in the store.
Yeah.
We can open it up, have a look, we can all check it. We are human, sometimes we make mistakes.
Well, let's
we try and, yeah. You have no problem with checking things, looking at stuff, and
let's go out the droid factory.
Yeah, if you ever take anything home, it's missing something, you can bring it straight back and swap it over, get your money back. That's the beauty about shopping.
I'll fly all the way back from Port Hedland.
Yeah, we're going to sell you all the incomplete stuff, Tony, because we know you live very far away. You won't be back for a while.
Yeah. Speaking of playsets, Land of the Jawas as well.
Oh, Land of the Jawas.
They're 2 of the playsets that are on my list, and you've got both of them complete.
100% complete. The blueprints for
Yeah.
the droid maker, you can make your own instructions. And you know what the fun thing is? You can make your own droids. I did that in the Star Wars display.
So as you saw there, I picked up 2 vintage Star Wars playsets. And these were items for my personal collection. These are not items for upcoming videos. I'm not saying that they won't appear in upcoming videos, but I didn't buy them with the sole intention of using them for upcoming content. This was just, you know, gaps in my collection that I wanted to fill. They're both boxed items. The Land of the Jawas box is a little beat up, but the Droid Factory box is really, really nice. But both playsets are 100% complete. That means that the Droid Factory even comes with the much rarer version of the R2-D2 action figure that has the 3rd leg. Now this particular figure isn't mint, he is missing a lot of chrome off the dome, but the action figures on their own don't turn up very often, and as a matter of fact, Droid Factory playsets rarely turn up complete, and this one is 100% complete. So I'm really pleased to add these 2 vintage Star Wars pieces to my display.
Nice little Rambo. Calico. Oh, look at that. There's a knife at the back there too.
Yep.
It's a little landmine thing. Look at that.
The Rambo survival knife.
Famous Rambo knife.
Yeah. And I think I'll grab this too.
Ah, yeah. A little accessory pack.
Yeah, they made 4 of them.
Yep.
And I think that's the one I don't have.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, that's all in there in a box.
So my next 2 acquisitions were 2 vintage Coleco Rambo pieces, and the first one is a complete Rambo figure. He's got all of his accessories, he even comes with the file card, and even though I already own several of these action figures in my collection, this one was in nice condition aside from his face going white with age. But I have most of the Coleco Rambo toy line, and that includes a number of vehicles, so if I want to display them properly in my collection room, I need spare action figures to put in all the vehicles. So that's why I can never kind of pass up a nice complete Coleco Rambo figure, whether it's that character or any other. And the other Rambo item I acquired was this box 50 caliber anti-aircraft gun. Now during the first wave of the Coleco toy line, they did 4 boxed weapon accessory items. I have 2 of the others in the box. I have a 3rd one loose. This is the only one I didn't have. The box is a little beat up, but I didn't mind because I wanted to take this one out and display the loose toy, and I had a lot of fun assembling this the other day, and I just think it's a really cool piece and looks good there with Rambo ready to shoot down an enemy gunship.
So these are the Robocop Kenner figurines.
Yep.
And these are the company called Toy Island. It does work, so we have tested it with no batteries in it at the moment. But they really made the scale really good. They're really good figures.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If you enjoy the content that we create here at Analog Toys, why not take a moment to subscribe to the channel by clicking the little button down there. It's free, it's easy, and it really does go a long way in helping this channel grow, which also enables us to create more high quality videos like the one you're watching right now. So do yourself a favour and subscribe, and while you're there, click the notification bell to make sure that you get notified whenever a new video drops. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, they're really nice, but the scale, you know, this scale was really good.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, they really captured Robocop really well.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's really great.
This particular toy hunting trip was a mix for me of picking up items that I needed for upcoming videos, as well as just some pieces that I wanted for my personal collection. And in the former category of items that I need for upcoming videos, I picked up this Robocop from Toy Island. Now, I actually thought that Kenner was the first company to make Robocop toys, but Dennis corrected me and said, no, the first toy company to put out any Robocop items was a company called Toy Island. So I'm pretty happy to add this piece to the display. As I said, I need him for an upcoming video, but once he's made his appearance in that particular feature, he's probably just going to end up somewhere in the display behind me.
And this is one of their 3/4-inch figures.
Yep.
And Orion Pictures were the distributors for the show, for the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is like 93, 94, they got the license to make the toys.
Yep.
So it was quite early on. And there's another one from Toy Island.
Is he their version of Bob the Goon?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the one who was left on card.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realise that Robocop, there was, oh my god, 3 or 4 movies? I think it was 3 or 4 movies.
Yeah.
And then they did the TV show, the live action TV show, and then they had an animated series as well.
They did, yeah.
So there was a lot of Robocop stuff out
Yeah, there was. Show me this kazoo thing.
Ah, the kazoo, whole kazoo.
What is a kazoo?
70s, 60s and 70s, the kazoo is very popular for different reasons than toys.
Okay.
Yeah. So if anyone who's a Gen X baby would probably know. Or a baby boomer.
That's the sort of era of Hulk that I like to collect, that style of packaging and...
You know, Hulk riding the motorbike.
Yeah.
You know, that's really good. Hulk telephone. Hulk and Spider-Man ruled Marvel's universe, you know, in the 60s and 70s. They were the main characters.
Oh, and yeah.
They had their TV shows.
Once that TV show came out, and that's why I'm a big fan of the Hulk, because of the TV show.
Yeah, TV show Lou Ferrigno.
I was Hulk mad when I was a kid.
Bill Bixby, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was a great show. There you go. That is the Incredible Hulk kazoo. It's non-toxic, so you can put it up in your mouth, and you can play along. But that you know, first time we've ever had a Hulk kazoo in a packet like that.
And when do you reckon that's from?
Oh, it would be 70s. It was made in Hong Kong, 1979.
All right, I'll grab that. I love it.
Right in the TV show era.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure maybe Bill Bixby used that in one of the episodes. I don't know. Now, don't quote me.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
You may remember from my toy hunting trip to Lobos Collectables last year that I came home with a set of 3 Incredible Hulk icy pole makers. And as weird as that item was, it was one of the favourite things that I acquired on that trip. So when I returned this year, I went there with every intention of coming home with another kind of unique vintage Incredible Hulk piece. And Lobos never lets me down because they have a really good selection of vintage superhero action figures, toys and related merchandise. And when I saw this carded kazoo from 1979, I think it is, I was just like, that's the era of Hulk I love. It's a weird item. It's super colourful. It's going to look great in the display case. And it's in really, really good condition. I mean, just look at that card back. I've never seen an Incredible Hulk kazoo before. But now that I know about it, I'm glad that I own it and that it's proudly displayed in my vintage Incredible Hulk collection.
So, yeah, I'm not sure why. I think you'll get this on Thursday, Tony. This is 1979 Incredible Hulk. But I'm going to tell you this very special thing about it is that Marvel Comics paid artist and writer to write an entire new story just for the toilet paper. There you go.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just toilet paper. It's comic book reading
Yeah, yeah.
at your most peaceful time.
How do things like this survive?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I told you you'd like it.
I do, yeah.
So that's printed. An entire comic book that you can read.
You're going to read it backwards as well, you would, wouldn't you?
Read it any direction you like. You can read it with your a folder or a cruncher. You can read it any way you want.
Did the price of that go up during COVID?
That's it. It's $190. It was worth $1,000 during COVID.
It was the only roll of toilet paper available in all of Thornbury.
I got really low on toilet paper.
Yeah.
And that was I was like, I've got one roll left.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna have to use that. Luckily, we got a bunch given to us at the most crucial point.
My final vintage pickup of the day is not something that I ever expected to find. It's not exactly something that I particularly collect, but when I saw it, I had been umming and ahhing about a vintage Star Wars piece, and I was like, even rare Star Wars pieces like Yak Face action figures, I can go on eBay tomorrow and find 20 or 30 of those. But when you see an item that it captures your attention, and you know that you're not going to see another one in that kind of condition for another 10, 15, or even 20 years, you cannot walk away without it. And it is this absolutely beautiful shop stock TV tray from the early 1980s that features Spider-Man, Captain America, and the Incredible Hulk. It is an absolutely gorgeous piece. I love the colors. I love the artwork. I have no idea where I'm going to put this thing, but wherever it ends up in the collection room, it's just going to make for a fantastic focal point and talking point. And as I said, I genuinely never thought I was going to come home from Lobos with a damn TV tray, but I'm super glad that I did. Hey, these Defenders of the Earth round here.
Yeah.
I've seen this carded set many, many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seen these. I mean, these toys were around when I in my childhood, but I have never ever seen this.
Oh, Ming's Dragon. Yep. And that is the box behind it.
Yeah.
It's hidden a little bit. It's a beautiful toy.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. And the colours, that whole purple.
And there's a switch on the back. Is that
Yeah, electronics. So
what does it do? Is it?
It just has sound, and I think
It doesn't walk, does it?
I think
It walks.
The eyes light up, and it has a little movement as well. So it's a beautiful, and that whole Defenders of the Earth line, the colours were purple, red.
Yeah, yeah.
Sort of the Phantom, I think, inspired the colours a lot. But yeah, there's a lot of. That's a beautiful toy.
I think a huge part of my audience is in the States.
Yeah.
A lot of Americans don't realise how big the Phantom is here in Australia.
Oh yeah, the Phantom's huge. Yeah, I mean, I believe it started publication like in the Phantom comic year. I think it was 1948 or 49.
Yep.
Publication started somewhere like that. I may have the year.
I'd never heard of the guy when my family arrived in Australia in 1988.
Yeah.
I went into a newsagent's and they're just wall to wall Phantom comics.
Yeah. Phantom's really popular here. A lot of people think it is an Australian superhero. It isn't. It is an American creation. But Phantom is printed in many countries in different formats. And even in some countries, they've changed the colour of the Phantom from purple to red or grey.
Yeah.
Purple was deemed as a coward's colour in some of the countries. So if you see Phantom in a completely different colour suit, it's because of the historical thing for that country. So
yeah.
But yeah, Phantom is really huge in Australia. It was really big in the 70s and 80s here. It was like really huge.
So does
Billy
this
Zane did the movie, it
Mongol,
was cool.
does Mongol turn up very often? Like, so I've never seen him, but...
Not very often, no. No. Yeah, there's other vehicles. They did a Doom copter with it. They did other vehicles as well.
Yeah. Was there like sword ships or something?
There were the sword ships as well.
They're hard to get.
In sort of there was a Flash Gordon series running just before this one that you had the blimps and stuff like that. But that was technically not Flash Gordon from Defenders of the Earth, just Flash Gordon.
Yep.
But yeah, the sword ships are pretty hard to get as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's a Phantom topper from a slot machine, the pokies.
Oh, really?
So that was a topper from a pokie machine.
Yeah,
that was in a casino or in a pub venue.
Yeah.
Put your money in and gamble. That's the topper.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and that is a Phantom lamp. Pretty common, the Phantom lamps. I do a lot of them, but that's the topper from the machine. Yeah.
Very cool. I was looking for some sectars, and I thought, if he's got a nice Rambo figure, I'll pick it up. So I've got 2 or 3 Rambos complete, but
yeah,
spot on.
I got the same number twice. We can round that down to 1,500 even. Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like a good round number.
I'm happy with that, mate.
No problems.
Thank you.
No problems.
If you either live in Melbourne or you're travelling there and you're into collecting vintage toys, you cannot miss the opportunity to take a visit to Lobos Collectables. All of their contact details are in the video description below. I highly recommend it. Even if you don't buy anything, it's just a wonderful place to spend a couple of hours, hang out, share some stories with some like-minded people, and just bask in the glory of all that vintage toy goodness. It's truly wonderful. I had an amazing time on this trip and I can't wait to go back again. To Dennis and the Lobos team, thank you ever so much for being truly wonderful hosts, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video.
A civilization dies, but its secrets are preserved in a mysterious place called the Hive. Now, good and evil sectors battle for those secrets. You control the Monster Noir, the giant destructor ball, the booby-trapped bridge, the secret laboratory, all the defenses left by the ancients in the mysterious Hive. Sectors by Coleco.